Hi, this is Mr. Tipton, and we are back today learning about exponents. Just a quick introduction into exponents. The big number, the 2, in my example here, is called the base, and then the small number, the 4, is called the exponent. You may have also heard that referred to as a power. Okay, another way of saying this is 2 to the 4th power, base, and exponent. Those are the two parts. So, how do exponents work? Well, it's important to make sure we remember that 2 to the 4th power does not mean 2 times 4. It is not 8. But what 2 to the 4th power means is 2 as a factor 4 times. Factor means multiplying. So what we actually have is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is 16. 3 to the 3rd power is not 9. It's not 3 times 3. It's 3 times 3 times 3. 3 used as a factor 3 times, which is 27. 4 to the 2nd power, this is, I just flipped the 2 and the 4. This time the 4 is my base, and the 2 is my exponent. This does not mean 4 times 2. It means 4 times 4, which is 16. And down here at the bottom we have several things to the 1st power. Anything to the 1st power is going to be itself. Okay, whether it's a number or a variable, anything to the 1st power is going to be itself. Alright, let's look at some more. Oh, here we have 3 terms to the 0 power. Alright, these aren't degree signs. This is 6 to the 0 power, 99 to the power of 0, x to the power of 0. Anything, let's write this down. I should have written it already. That's okay. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. Okay? Anything to the power of 0 is 1. If you want to know why, ask me tomorrow. But for now, just make sure you know that. Anything to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Even x to the 0 equals 1, not 0. That'll be a big deal. Okay, just a couple more to evaluate. 10 to the 5th power. We know this means 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. But the nice thing about tens is that the number of the exponent is how many zeros there are. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros makes for 100,000. Okay, so the 5 is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. That makes 10 to the 8th easy as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zeros. So 10 to the 8th is 100 million. Okay, a couple things you probably already knew. If you hear about a number squared, that means to the 2nd power. Okay, 7 to the 2nd power, we could also say is 7 squared, which is 49. And if something is to the 3rd power, we can say that it is cubed. 2 cubed is 8. Not 6. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. One last thing to go over with you here, some examples. Write using exponents. So here we have 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. Even though if I multiplied those, I'd get 625, I think. I don't want that. I don't want you to evaluate. I just want it to be rewritten using exponents. So this would be 5 to the 4th power because there are 4 5s there. This next one, I've got 1, 2, 3 negative 8s. So I have negative 8 to the third, but I also have 1, 2, 3, 4 x's. So if I were to write this out using exponents, it would be negative 8 to the third power times x to the fourth power. One more. Oh, gee, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 a's, it looks like. So a to the fifth. And there are, I better switch colors here. There are 1, 2, 3 b's. So b to the third. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 c's. So c to the fifth. Alright, so to rewrite using exponents, you're just counting and that becomes your exponent. That's only going to work when everything is being multiplied. Alright, exponents have to do with numbers being multiplied, not added, not subtracted, not divided, multiplied. Alright, so that's our brief introduction into exponents. If you have questions about anything we went over, write them down and we'll talk about them. See you soon.